The reason I brought it up was because I want to know from both of you. So the way My Kitchen Rules usually works is they have to cook Manu and whoever the co-host is, like Matt Preston or Nigella. We'll say Matt Preston for Nip's sake for this. You got 3 courses to cook: an entree, a main, and a dessert. And I want to know what both of you would cook if it matches up with what I think you guys would cook for the judges.
Okay, can I just say you were very sneaky and gave us no prep for this, so we're completely on the spot. On that note, I'll let you go first, Nips.
I'm racking my. I don't think I've ever cooked an entree in my life.
I don't even think I've ever cooked 3 meals in my life. Like, I don't think I can say 3 different dishes.
Okay, entree would probably be like oysters Kilpatrick.
When have you ever made that in your life?
How are you making? How can you? You can't cook, but you can make oysters.
It's easy. Just oyster, bit of bacon, Worcestershire.
I'm going to rephrase this. Dishes you actually make on a day-to-day
I've
basis.
never made an entree on a day-to-day basis.
Or like, what would you regularly cook that you could make Manu and Matt Preston?
Well, Matt Preston probably eat anything. I don't know.
All right, I'll jump in.
Go for it.
He's getting a hard-boiled egg for the entree.
I believe that, yeah.
Yeah, with some like toy soldiers, like the bread cut in like soldiers.
With a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, like a hard-boiled egg, and then like you chop
A
off
hard-boiled
the top.
egg, there's no yolk to dunk in because it's hard-boiled.
Yeah, but you like kind of like soft boil it, right? Like
You said hard-boiled, so he'd be dunking the hard-boiled.
Hard boiling is just the style of boiling. You can still have yolk in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. You just don't boil it so much that when you chop it, you can still dip it.
I'm pretty sure hard-boiling's like, doesn't the egg yolk cook all the way through?
No, just the method to boiling it, isn't it?
I'll use the hard boiling process, but stop halfway, Jetty.
That's
Alright,
good
so
for clarification because he'd
Alright.
be dunking into a cooked yolk.
Yeah, the bread would be shattering on impact.
That's what he's getting, and I'd probably have to call Lane to work out how long to boil an egg for. But anyway, that'd be the entree. Then for dessert, not dessert, main meal is
Just straight to dessert, doesn't get a main.
spaghetti bolognese, because that's literally the only thing I know how to cook.
Makes sense.
Yep. And for dessert, he's getting some Sara Lee vanilla ice cream in a bowl.
That's pretty accurate. I would have probably said, I would have pushed the spaghetti out for you and probably I would have guessed the eggs would have been for the main course and then entree would have been just like a Siggy and a VB.
Siggy and a VB. All right, yeah, that's it. That's the meal, actually. You know what? I'll treat him. He can have a hard-boiled egg with spaghetti bolognese for the main.
They've always mixed well together.
Exactly, and a couple of Winnie Blues and a VB for entree. Perfect. Thanks, Jetty.
Sounds great.
All right, Jed, what did you have for me?
Well, you made hot dogs one time and you boiled them and forgot about them on the stove and the skins kind of like burst and reversed inside out and then you left them in the fridge.
Do something one time and it's to give context, this was during uni when I was very poor and I couldn't afford to throw out exploded hot dogs.
I was going to say that for entree, and then main would have been like moldy bread and some canned tuna.
But right before I send it out, I'll cut around the mold so he won't know.
Oh, amazing.
Dessert would have been just like a craft beer with like a heap of hops in there.
Yeah, I'll give them some of my homebrew.
Yeah, exactly. Any of the beers he's crafted. Nice.
That's a treat. He'd love that.
Uh-huh.
Watch your tone.
Yeah, fair enough.
You love his beers though, Shorty.
Oh, I love him. Yeah.
The other night you're saying how good it was.
Yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, thanks. All right, Jed, we can't guess yours because you know how to cook, but you got to tell us what you'd make him. Hit us.
It would just be protein powder. It would be creatine for entree, protein powder for mains, and then dessert would be like canned Campbell soup you usually have.
Yeah, or just like boiled turkey or whatever bloody protein meat he's having lately.
I think Nippler's pretty accurate. Like entree, I'd get the creatine just on a plate, and you could give them some straws, and they can just snort that. And then the protein powder, like just like rub into their gums, and then a bit of Campbell's soup for dessert. So I think they're pretty set.
Honestly, I think Sean sounds the best. I think you go Sean's.
Yeah, I'm hungry. You boys want to come over for dinner tomorrow night? 3-course meal.
Get VB. And when you come out, you just have like a little plate with a can of VB and a cigarette on it, and you
Yeah, exactly.
boss.
Yeah, and Jenny, if you could bring your entree and bring the lines, that'd be good.
Yeah, yeah.
But otherwise, we're good. You can keep your moldy bread and your split open hot dogs.
I'll bring the homebrew for you, Sean.
Oh, great! Yeah, cool. Can't wait.